Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David, and we're joined by
Ross
from
Warhammer Battel Reps.
Ross was kindly on here a while back playing with Ross, and I believe Ross actually went to your channel for our Battle Report as well. Again, check out Warhammer Battle Reports, excellent channel, link will be in the description down below. But yeah, I watched you play Ross, I kind of wanted in on that action a little bit, so I thought I'll invite you back, and kindly you've came back, but what did you bring?
Your favourites.
Yeah, okay. The title's probably given it away already, but yeah, my affinity and hate for Ultramarines is going to get brought on the tabletop today for a change.
And I brought a big special friend as well. I brought Big Bobby G's with me as well, so yeah just to add insult to injury.
Yeah, if I don't win this, I'm going to cry a little bit. But yeah, so I'm going to bring Imperial Knights. We don't play them that much on the channel because obviously it's not everyone's favourite to fight against for obvious reasons, but Ross has kindly rose the challenge.
I love a challenge, I love a knight, and if I can take a couple with me, you know.
Yeah. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun game, hope you enjoy it. We're going to play Tempest War for the mission, so we're not going to show you just now what that is. We'll show you as we build the mission, but let's take it away. Right guys, here's my 2,000 points of House Raven Imperial Knights. So we're running a super heavy detachment, I guess we would describe it. It's going to give us, I believe, 12 command points to play with once we refund them, but I will be spending 1 command point pre-game to bring an additional relic, which we'll come on to in a moment. So leading it will be the Castellan at the back. The Castellan is going to be Iron Bulwark for his Warlord trait for the 4-up invul save against shooting. We will also take Call's Wrath for the relic to replace the Decimator. It's going to have all its usual kit out and guns. What you see is what you get. Moving on to over here, my other knight. Now this knight will have the Crusader, and it will have the additional relic, which will be the Fury Gatling Avenger cannon.
Endless Fury.
Endless Fury. And again, what you see is what you get there. And then the other knight on the other side will not have a battle cannon, but it will have the thermal cannon instead, and the Avenger Gatling cannon. And then we do have 2 armigers. Only difference here is the armigers will not have meltas on the top, they'll have heavy stubbers. Can't afford those extra meltas. And they again have the Reaper Chain and the thermal lances, I believe they're called. But with that, that is my quick 2,000 points in Knights. Let's take a look at the Smurfs.
This is my 2,000 points of Ultramarines, led by the Primarch Rowboat Girlyman. He has his already built-in Warlord trait. We've got Sergeant Tilian, who is the Ultramarine Scout Commander. We've got a Chaplain, a Primaris Chaplain on bike, who is using Catechism of Hate. We've got a Razorback with double las. We've got the Repulsor with all its extra trickeries and massive amounts of weapons. We've got a Contemptor Dreadnought, which is modelled with a multi-melta. We've got a Venerable Dreadnought, which has twin las, 3 squads of Tactical Marines, a squad of Intercessors, a Dev squad with las and grav, and a squad of 5 Hellblasters. And that will give us 12 CP after Roboto refunds his 3 CP for being the Warlord.
Alright guys, we're going to use the Tempest War Pack today. So we've got our mission rule, our primary objective, and our deployment. We're just going to draw these and see what we got. Ross, see as you're the guest, I would like you to do the honours if you don't mind.
Okay, dope. So for the mission rule, we've got Scrambler Fields.
Okay. If a unit from a player's army has pre-battle rules that allows it to be set up anywhere on the battlefield, the unit cannot be set up within range of an objective marker that's either no marks. I think that's not going to impact us.
Probably not, no.
I'll put the rules up in the video because it's quite a lot to read there, just so you guys can see for yourself.
For the primary mission, it's Taken Hold.
So in the 2nd and 3rd and 4th battle rounds, at the end of the battle round you'll get 5 victory points for the following: control 1 or more, control 2 or more, or control more than your opponent. That makes absolute sense. In the 5th battle round, the player who has the first turn scores 5 victory points at the end of the command phase for each of the above conditions that they satisfy, and the player has the 2nd turn scores 5 victory points at the end of the turn for each of the above conditions that they satisfy. That's absolutely fine.
And the deployment, Sweeping Engagement.
Yeah, alright, so Sweeping Engagement, guys, going to be that zone versus this zone. Let's get ourselves into deployment and we'll recap with you guys in just a minute. Going to recap the Imperial Knights deployment. So we have an Armiger on this flank. We have my Thermal Cannon Crusader, another Armiger. My Warlord Castellan with the Call's Wrath relic. And then my Endless Fury relic Crusader over here as well. Knights, you never get much, so it's a very simple deployment, guys, just up on the line as best I can. Let's take a look at the Imperial Ultramarines.
So here's the Ultramarine deployment. So we've got our Razorback over here with las cannons. We've got the Repulsor with a lot of guns. I'm not going to list them all. Tactical squads. Up here we've got Sergeant Tillian. I'm not sure what he's going to do against some Knights, but...
You know, he might bring one down.
He might. Great to get the last shot. We've got a Chaplain on a bike, Primaris Chaplain on a bike. Another tactical squads. We've got las cannon, Venerable Dreadnought, and a multi-melta Contemptor Dreadnought. And over here, another tactical squad. And tucked right in here is the big man himself, Roboto Girlyman.
Priority target number 1. Or public enemy number 1, actually, for me.
Well, yeah.
We'll just quickly show you where the objectives are as well. So the Ultramarines have this objective in their deployment zone. And then I have 3 in no man's land, which are pretty just in the middle, guys, spread across. And then there's 1 in my deployment zone over there. So with that, guys, we're going to roll off and see who gets first turn. Okay, rolling off for first turn. Would you like to do the honours, Ross?
I will. For McCrag!
Well, that is for McCrag, that's a 6. So, yikes. I don't even know what I rolled there.
A 2.
I rolled a 2, so first turn for Ultramarines. Right, Ross, you're going to go ahead and draw your objectives.
Yep, so number 1, raise the banner.
Okay.
If when this secondary mission is generated there are no infantry units, no, that's fine.
I'll put it on the screen anyway.
Yep.
So raise the banner.
Battlefield supremacy. It's achieved at the end of your turn if you control 3 or more markers, and you also control more than your opponent. It could be done.
Could be done, but it might put you in danger zone very, very quickly.
Probably.
Yeah.
And defense strongholds.
Okay.
Achieved at the end of the opponent's next turn or the end of the battle if you control an objective marker in your own deployment zone. That's fairly simple and straightforward, I can do that.
Would you like to trade any out?
No, I'm okay, I'll keep them.
Cool, so just to recap, guys, Ultramarines have Defense Stronghold, Battlefield Supremacy, and Raise Banner.
Okay, so my Contemptor has moved up a little bit to get shots.
As Big Brothers?
As Big Brothers, yeah. The Venerable Dreadnought stayed where it is. Didn't need to move. That tactical squad stayed. This tactical squad's moved up. They're going to do Raise the Banners on there.
Cool.
Pop the Hellblasters out. Moved the Repulsor up. Moved the Razorback up. Before I moved the Razorback, I popped out my Devastator squads.
Yep.
And Girlyman moved up so they can get rerolls. Moved my Chaplain up. I moved the other tactical squad up a little bit as well.
Screens make sense.
Yep.
Right, let's get into the Ultramarine shooting phase.
Okay, so I'm going to start the shooting phase with my multi-melta on my Contemptor Dreadnought. So it's 2 shots.
Who's the target?
It's going to target the Thermal Lance over here.
Okay.
Obviously not in melta range, but you know.
We'd like.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything. No, it doesn't hit on the. It doesn't hit on.
I don't believe it's got Ballistic Skill 2+.
It doesn't. No. So that's 2 misses.
I don't think that's your big thing though.
No.
Okay, we'll pause for a sec.
My Venerable Dreadnought going now. He's going to shoot at the same target.
Okay, give him the same luck as his wee brother.
Hopefully it's 2 2s again and not 2 1s.
2 hits.
2 hits. So that's strength 9.
3s to win me.
3s to wins.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Next one.
Hellblasters coming in. So we misplaced them. There's only 3 of them in range of the Knight over there with the rapid fire battle cannon. So 3 shots coming in.
I'm going to rotate ion shield if you don't mind.
Of course.
Okay, so 4 a pinball.
Yep, so these are in range of Girlyman, so they will be re-rolling. Fails, thankfully.
That's better.
3 hits. Didn't supercharge, so 7, so it's 5s.
5s. Do you not get to reroll wins or
I
something?
do get to re-roll wins of 1.
Wins of 1, okay. So 5s, reroll 1.
Yep, so just 1.
1 goes through. I rotated ion shield, so 4 up invul, which I take.
My Devastator squad, it's got 2 las cannons and 2 grav cannons. So 2 las cannons first.
Going into the same night?
Into the same night.
Alright.
Yeah. So these are rerolling fails. So it's 2 hits.
Like champs.
These will be wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 6s.
Two massive wounds, right. So I did rotate, so 4 ups. I really don't want this damage. Is it D3 plus 3?
It's D6.
D6, yeah, definitely don't want these to go through. So 4 ups.
Both saved.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh my word, and that's thanks to the rotate.
It is.
Okay, grav cannons?
Grav cannons, yeah, so we got 2 of them, 4 shots each. Hitting on 3s, rerolling fails.
Thanks to the big rowboat.
Yeah. Oh, that was a 3.
That was definitely a hit, yeah, man.
So still 2 fails. These are strength 5.
5 reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s. So 2 1s there. 3 fails. 4 3. At -3.
But the damage is increased because I'm a 3 up save, am I?
Yes.
So damage
2.
Right. 4 up invul rotates. I'll take the two, so 4 damage?
4 damage. Yep.
Okay, I'll take that. Alright, Ross, on to the next one, bud.
My Razorback, it's going to pop its 2 las cannons into the same target. We've got because it's an Imperium unit, it's getting rerolls of 1 on its attacks, but nothing else.
Right, roll away, man.
So reroll 1 for 2 hits.
Seen a lot of those U's, stop it. 3s.
Using 3s here, no rerolls. So 2 go through.
You got it. Okay, 4 up rotates. Failed. I am going to command point one of them.
Okay.
Because everything else that's coming, this is like the highest damage. So I'll rotate ion shield for command point. Failed again.
2d6 damage.
Yeah.
7.
For 7, do you want to command point that too, maybe?
I'll command point the 2.
Worth it.
Make it 10.
10, so I'm down to 10 wounds remaining, so I was at 20.
Nice. My repulsor this time is going to fire its barrage of weapons. There's far too many guns on this tank.
I'm nervous about this.
It's going to start with its las cannons because they're the important ones. Hopefully it can finish it off and I won't have to fire any of the other guns. So yeah, it's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of Girlyman. 2 3s go through.
3s to wound.
Need 3s again. No rerolls on these ones. So we get 1.
Okay, 1 goes through. Both used our rerolls as well.
Yep.
So 4 up. Saved. I really needed that.
So now we've got all the other crazy amounts of weapons from it.
Do you want a minute or?
Nah, we should be good
to go?
We'll start with the little onslaught Gatling cannon
Little onslaught.
for 8 shots on 3s, rerolling the 1s.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Super great roll there.
Need that again for 5s this time.
5s to win then.
Yep. So we've got
3 4.
4.
More than you should have got.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's got AP to bring me to my invul.
It's got AP 1.
Yeah, so it'll bring me to my 4 up saves. These damage?
1.
Okay. You caused 3 wounds.
Nice.
So I'm down to 7.
So we'll go for the big version of it, which is heavy 12. Reroll those ones.
Doing pretty well with the rolls, man.
Yeah.
2 over there. So I'm assuming it's 5s again, mate.
It will be 5s again, yeah. Slightly more strength, but not enough to get 4s. So we got
Oh my word.
5 this time?
Yeah. We got more guns that would come on him.
Yeah.
A lot more?
A few.
Yeah, you're gonna. Oh my god, okay. I'm assuming it's AP as well.
Yeah, AP 1, yeah.
Yeah, I lose another 3 wins. I'm down to 4 remaining.
Cool. We'll use the Hunter missile because we've only got 1. We may as well. So 3, reroll 1, reroll the 1. Hits. Strength 10, so this will be a 3.
Oh,
Sad time.
I am literally like clenching right now. This is. I'm so nervous.
The Iron Tail Heavy Stubber.
Right, okay.
Which will be wounding on 6s.
Okay, but they all hit though.
They all hit.
6s to wound.
6s to wound. We don't get any 6s.
Any more guns?
We've got Stormbolter and a grenade launcher. So the grenade launcher might not be in range.
Okay.
So we got a Stormbolter, it won't be in half fire, so it'll be 2 shots from the Stormbolter. Reroll those ones.
Rerolls.
1 gets through, maybe 5. Not so much. And I'll check the range on the grenades.
Okay, back in a sec.
So we checked range, it is in range of the grenade launcher, so it'll be 2 more shots coming in from the grenade launchers. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s.
We went the crack?
Yeah, we went the crack. So we get neither.
Okay.
So he survives. I don't think I've got much more I can shoot at him in
Regardless, so really amazing effort, man.
So Big Bobby G is going to fire his Hand of Dominion. Rat would fire 3, strength 6, -1, 2 damage. So
Touch.
hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Doesn't need the rerolls. So 5s, rerolling 1s a 1. The 2 go through, so -1, these are 2 damage each.
Oh my word, this could kill. It got him.
Yes!
So here's my rerolls. Do I explode? Yeah. I do.
Oh.
This has gone really bad. Let's work it out. So D6 mortal wounds on my Castellan. For 6 mortal wounds, we're down to 22.
Oofed. Yeah, turn 1's over. That went well. That went really well.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a knight. I got a knight. Bobby coming in really clutch there. I know he's really heavy pointed and people don't like taking him, but
Well, he just killed a knight.
he did just kill a knight.
Let's just bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and repulsors are pretty good.
Yeah, that's my new priority target.
Yeah, I can't blame you. But yeah, no, the Razorback did the biggest chunk of damage there, so I'm quite proud of that little Razorback too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a good turn. I don't know what's going to happen turn 1 for the Knights, but I expect a massive retaliation.
Oh yeah, it's kind of, I need to.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it was a good turn 1, and we'll see what happens.
Drawing my objectives. So we have attempting target. When a secondary mission is generated, your opponent must identify an objective marker in no man's land. The secondary mission's achieved at the end of your turn if you control that marker. So, which one would you like to designate?
That one.
Makes perfect sense, guys. So that is your designated market for attempted target. That's fine. Secure no man's land. Secondary mission is achieved at the end of your turn if you control 2 more objective markers in no man's land. If you only have 1 unit remaining in your army, blah blah. So that's not going to happen. But the first part is achievable.
Yep.
Can definitely get to no man's land. And the next one, behind enemy lines. If oh my god, 2 more units from your army wholly within your opponent's deployment zone. So that's not happening, and I'll probably discard on that.
Fair.
So behind enemy lines, secure no man's land, and attempting target. Okay, I'm a little bit sour right now for obvious reasons. I did not think he was going to get the knight the way the turn was starting, but he finished off so powerfully. Knight is gone, and I took more wins off my own warlord. Regardless, though, I do have firepower on the board. I can't deny that. I am going to, regardless of my objectives, my only objective is kill that repulsor. So we'll see how that goes. Right, so into the movement phase, I've taken the bait.
You have?
I've taken it. Armager's moved on down to this objective, and we've got potential charge on as well. This Armager's moved down. It's got a long bomb charge, but he just needs to get some objectives and deny you for more points next turn. And then I've moved up this Crusader as much as I can, and I have lockstep advance for 3 CP my Dominus class. So that means he can only move half range, but it means whenever I roll any dice to determine number of shots, I roll an extra dice and discard one of my choice, obviously the lowest. So lockstep advance on him, so I'm down to 8 command points remaining. So into the shooting phase, I'm going to use Order Companions on the Castellan for 3 CP, because he's Dominus. And I'm going to use Inviolate as well for 1 CP. So it's going to bring me down to 4 remaining, but it will mean that I reroll 1s for hits, wounds, damage, and determining number of shots for Companions, and everything has +1 strength. I'm doing that mainly for the Siegebreaker cannons on his shoulders. Alright. Going to start then with this Warglaive Thermal Lance, or Thermal Cannon, into this guy here. So D3 shots, Assault D3, for 2, and we are going to be hitting on 3s. But you got no negatives here you're going to add in?
No,
nah.
no negatives.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. We get 1 hit. We are then going to be 3s to wound. It's a wound, straight to your invul save.
5 up. Nope.
Nope. I wouldn't bother rerolling that.
No.
It's definitely a melt to range, so D6, pick the highest. 3 wounds on that guy.
Cool, -1 because he's Dreadnought.
So 7 wounds remaining, I'm just going to do the stubber. They all hit, wounding on 5s. 2 wounds, normal saves.
Save both.
All good. We're going to thermal this guy here, D3 shots. For 2 again. Hitting on 3s. We hit, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, it's going to go straight through your armour.
It is.
So definitely Melta as well for this. So first one, pick the highest, so that'll be 5. I'm not going to re-roll, and you'll reduce damage by 1.
Yep.
So that'll bring that down to 4, so it's 5 wounds in total then, and you ignore on a 6.
Yep.
Because you're venerable.
Ignore one of them.
Okay, so you're down to 3 remaining.
I think so.
And then the stubber into him. We do wound actually. You're 2 up though.
Yes.
Because you're venerable, so you do save that.
I do save it.
We apologise, Ross kindly checked there, it's actually 3 up save on him, so down to 3 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Going to go on to the Castellan next. We're going to declare our targets. So obviously one of the missiles, going to shoot 1 per turn, but that's going to go into Girlyman, and we're going to use 3 command points for Oathbreaker guidance to try and, you know, target him. Maybe ignore the look at sir.
Yep.
Calls Wrath into the repulsor. We are going to do the Volcano Lance into the repulsor. We are then going to do the... You know what, I think I'm actually going to do everything bar the missile. So everything into that repulsor and one of the missiles into Girlyman. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to start with a shield breaker into Girlyman. I've already used the Oath guidance system. So hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. We hit. It's actually strength 11 because I've used the stratagem to make everything in his gun +1 strength, but it's not going to matter.
Toughness 6.
I
So
believe it's going to be 3s to wound you.
yeah.
And I reroll 1s due to companions. Yep, it's gone. So missile wasted on Girlyman. That hurts a lot. Right, we're then going to do Call's Wrath. 2d6 shots. I actually roll 3d6 from discard 1, I forgot. I actually get to reroll 1s as well when determining shots for Order Companions. So I'm obviously going to take the maximum 12 shots.
Are you sure?
Let me think about that. So we've got our 12 attacks into this repulsor. We are hitting on 3s, reroll 1s because of the companions. Already looking phenomenal. We did get 1-2. That's a 1 and I will suffer a mortal wound for that. So we do get 10 go through. 3s to wound. And there's no saves of any kind.
Nope.
And our reroll wound's a 1 and it's 3 damage a pop.
Yeah.
It's looking incredibly bad.
For me.
For you, yes. 2 did fail, reroll the 1. Oh, right, okay, so we've caused 15. Yeah, it's enough.
Yeah,
He's gone.
Enough. Yep.
I actually instantly regret putting everything into him.
Does he pop? He does not pop.
Is there guys inside?
There is.
So we'll work out them in a moment. Another Knight Crusader. So the rocket pod, the thermal lance, thermal cannon, sorry, and the stubbers are all going into your Razorback.
Yep.
And the Avenger Gatling Cannon is going to go into your devs. Alright. Yeah. Avenger Gatling Cannon, 12 shots. Hitting. You know what? I'm happy. Thermal cannon at the Razorback, d6 shots. For 5, definitely not going to use a command point to reroll that. We're going to be 3s to hit your Razorback. I'll take it.
Yeah.
3 hits. It's going to be 3s to wound.
Yeah.
There'll be no save on this. D6 damage. I checked from a melter range, but I'll check. Only one goes through. I'm point.
Okay.
We're going to re-roll one of them. Unbelievable. My re-rolls are just not working for me today.
No, they're not.
I'll double check the melter. Yeah, not melter range. D6 damage. 4 damage.
Happy with that.
Storm Spear Rocket Pod, come on. 2 hit. 3s to wound. Again with the 2s, so 1 goes through, 5 up save.
Nope.
I need to roll a 6 to kill you.
Please roll a 1.
That is just a 1, basically a 1. Right, and then we've got the heavy stubbers. So I've got D6 shots, sorry not D6, 3 shots, but I've got 2 of them, so 6 shots. This should not even damage you. 3s, 5s, for 1 wound.
3 up.
Cool. Going to declare a charge here with this armature onto your Contemptor.
I am going to Overwatch.
Yep, cool.
And Meltas on 6s. Come on. We get 1.
Dice is on your side today.
It is. So needing a 3.
I am toughness, I'll be tough. Yeah, you need a 3.
3. Let's get it.
5 up invult.
Yep.
Saved.
Well done.
But I really need that 6. Make it with the charge, although I'd have loved to have had that for this one, but regardless, that armature is in. 8-inch charge over here. I really need to shut that down. We did it!
Oh,
That is huge, because that's another last cannon shut down.
It is.
Alright, Chain Reaper Sword, 3 attacks. Gonna go with this combat first, I should say. Great start, but we need that again. 3s to wound. I'm happy we got 3 through. Now you will get a 6 up save, minus 3 AP. You need to pass 2.
Nope.
It's 3 damage apiece, even with you reducing damage. I don't believe he explodes,
No, I don't believe so.
but regardless, that is a kill.
It is indeed.
Correct ourselves, it does explode, but it doesn't.
I'm going to break the chain and interrupt. So I'm going to get 5 attacks because I was charged. So hitting on 3s.
Nice, very nice.
4 through. These are strength 14.
2s.
2s.
7, toughness 7.
So 3 of.
AP?
AP is minus 3. How many wounds have they got?
I'll double check for you.
I will CP the 1 that I rolled in the wounding, see if we can get the wound through. We do, so that's 4 minus 3.
So I need to... Target will still be achieved.
Yeah.
So this armature is down to hitting on 5s. Here we go. Yeah, it's not going to kill you, but it's a start. We are then wounding you on 3s, because your toughness, yeah, definitely 3s. 1 wound, 5 up invul.
5 up invul.
Nailing it.
I'm not going to take the risk on my morale on my last cannon, guys. I'm just going to pay the 2 CP to auto pass them.
Cool. So just recapping here, I do achieve a tempting target for 5. I'm going to keep secure no man's land, but I'm actually going to discard behind enemy lines because I don't believe the armature is going to be alive in a minute. But yeah, so we score tempting target and we'll keep secure no man's land. End of the turn, mixed bag there. We got rid of the repulsor, which had some las. We started work on the Razorback, which criminally survived. We did kill another las with the Dreadnought, and we killed some Devastators, but not the ones I wanted to. and we've got some things locked in. I will be taking damage here, it's just how much damage will I sustain. With that, we're going to hand it over to Ultramarines.
My turn 2 secondary objectives, overwhelming firepower.
That's what you wanted?
It is, definitely.
Destroy something?
Yeah. Storm hostile objective. Maybe I don't really can. Well, I suppose there's that one.
Keeps him in the back line though for you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then investigate site.
I think you can easily get that.
Yeah. That turn was pretty good for the Knights. I'm not going to lie, losing the repulsor is a bit hard. I kept the right kind of dev units, so they'll be pretty good. Hopefully we can do some serious damage to the Castellan and try and bring it down. If I don't, next turn is going to be very, very deadly. I'm not going to survive, but I'm going to try and do as much as I can. I'm just going to kind of shuffle everything forward and try and get a good few shots off. We'll see how it goes. Falling back here with the Contemptor, because -1 to hit, it's not that big a deal, and we can melt.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Little tactical squad have moved up here to engage with the Armiger, or try. Just consolidated further onto that. Hellblasters have moved up. Las Cannons have stayed where they are. Try to keep everything in range of Girlyman in the middle there.
Makes sense, man.
Just going to try and volley fire at the big knight.
But this guy?
Yeah, that guy has plans to multi-charge knights.
Go on, go.
Yeah, starting with the Contemptor, 2 shots, multi-melta, hitting on 4s. Neither go through, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay, you took a chance.
I did. Little tactical squad here. Sergeant going to chuck a crack grenade. So hitting on 3. Hits.
Winning on 5s.
Winning on 5. It wounds.
-1?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe it's -1. Strength 6, -1, D3 damage, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 4 up save then. Saved.
All good.
Go for it, Ross, remaining voters, buddy.
Yeah.
He's just counting his disgusting Smurf dice.
8 shots on 3s. And then on 5s. 4 3 off.
Criminal.
Indeed.
3 up. I'll take 2 damage.
Nice. Hellblaster's coming in. I get 5 shots.
Castellan?
Yeah, the Castellan. I'm going to supercharge. So hitting on 3s, rerolling fails because of Girlyman. So reroll those fails. So 1 misses but no kill. It's
4s.
4s to wounds. 3 wounds.
It'll be straight to my invul save. I am Iron Bulwark. So 4 up, this is what, 3 damage apiece?
2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece, yeah, take that back. Yeah. 4 ups. Failed 1.
That's 2 damage. The 2 remaining Devastators are going to shoot their las cannons at the Castellan now. Hitting on 3s, rerolling fails. Both hit. Need those again. 2 go through.
Okay, 4 ups. This needs to happen. Fail both, and I've got no rerolls. Criminal.
2d6 for 7.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So we get the las cannons now coming in from the Razorback
Into the Castellan.
into the Castellan. It is hitting on 4s because it's bracketed. Rerolling fails. Well, rerolling 1s, not fails, but that was a 1. It hits also, so that's 2 hits. Need these to be 3s. They are.
Criminal. 1 goes through.
Can I
I'd
balance the
say,
dice on
yeah,
it?
it's your call. Yep, you can, so take it.
Yep.
So it's 6. Yep, definitely.
Cool. My Intercessor squad, I'm going to rattle the shots in. 3 are in rapid fire, 2 are not. So we're getting 8 shots coming in against the Castellan. They're hitting on 3s, rerolling fails. Don't do drop dice.
Yep.
Reroll those fails. For 7 hits.
I thought there was one behind theirs or not. No.
No. Needing 5s, rerolling 1s. 3 ones to reroll. 1 hit so far. For 2 hits.
Four, it's be 4-ups.
Yeah, 4-ups. Take another wound.
Okay, I'm down to 7.
A little tactical squad down here.
Castling?
Yeah, they're castling. Hitting on 3s. They're not in range of the big man, so only 2 go through. Wounded on 6s. Nope. That's fine. A chaplain.
Absolver?
Yeah, the Absolver pistol from the chaplain. 1 shot, hitting on 2. Hits. Wounded on strength 5, so it'll be 5.
5s.
So not so much. We do have Sergeant Tillian left.
Okay.
So Sergeant Tillian will shoot. Sergeant Tillian's going to shoot his 2 shots. Hitting on 2s. 1 hits. Needing a 6 to go through, but it would also be a mortal wound. Not so much.
Apologies, we did forget to shoot him last turn.
We did. We completely ignored him turn 1, but it's
He
okay.
hid so damn well.
Yeah, he was having a wee cup of tea on the hillside.
Yeah. Fire away.
So Big Bobby's going to shoot. Cannot kill the knight, but he can severely wound him. Hopefully. So 2s rerolling 1s. And then 5s rerolling 1s. So 1 at minus.
It'll be 4-up invo.
Yeah, 4-up invo.
Which I fail.
2 more wounds.
Down to 5.
So to charges now. I got the mad chaplain's going to multi-charge both knights.
And
He's in.
do you want to charge these tacticals?
I'm going to, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Because may as well.
Yeah, that's cool. You're in, but just roll it for.
Yeah.
You're in.
Yeah, we're in. Now time for the little chaplain that could in combat, putting all 5 attacks into the Castellan, hitting on 2s, no rerolls.
Yes!
3 1s, that's not good.
So you can't die.
Do a CP one?
If you want. That's
Yeah, why not?
okay, CP.
Yeah. So 3 going through. Need 5s here.
So you need all of these here.
Yeah,
you
need
get no more
all of these.
rerolls though.
No more rerolls. All 5s.
Oh no. Yes!
Get the 1.
So 1 goes through.
Yep.
Minus
1.
minus 1, so it'll go to a 4-up save. Which I save. Oh.
Tactical squads, stabbing at the armature, lots of attacks. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls.
Pretty damn good actually.
Yeah, it's not too bad. That again, but on 5s. For 2.
2.
5 and a 6.
Oh, I didn't see the 6, sorry, apologies. No AP,
No AP.
3 up. Take another wound.
Hey.
Reaper Chainsword, I'm still going to use the normal blow, so 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Sure. You will get 6-up saves, but I'll be wounding you on 2s.
Yeah.
That's 4 wounds, buddy.
Cool.
And it's straight 3 damage.
4 6-ups coming in, yeah. Nah.
You got 1,
I got 1.
but 3 Marines are wiped. Titanic Feet, we're just going to go with the Castellan first. Now he's super bracketed, so I'm going to get 12 attacks, because I'm going to obviously use the Stompy, but I'm hitting on 6s. Okay, I got more than I thought. I got 3 6s. I am going to be wounding you, that's out, wounding you on 5, because your toughness 5. It's wounding on 3, sorry.
3s.
3 wounds, straight to your 4-up invul.
4 up invo. Saves them all.
Nailed it. We're going to do the other knight now, if you don't mind.
No, not at all.
3, that's fine. So another 12 attacks with his Titanic Feet on the cast, the chaplain. Hitting on 3s this time though. Never count drop die. It's actually not looking as good, but it's always going to be more hits regardless. Yeah, not as good. Wounding on 5s.
3s.
3s, sorry. That's going to be only
again.
4 wounds. Oh, not good.
4 up invulls. Make 2, fail 2.
How many wounds do you have?
7.
7, so I can't kill you, but these are D3 damage apiece.
Yep.
So you'll lose 5 wounds, you're down to 2. But what a brave chaplain, guys.
Morale test on the tactical squads. Only failing on a 6. They all pass. I didn't achieve any of my objectives. They were pretty tough to do anyway, so I'm just going to tank them all and redraw next turn. So my turn 2 wasn't as good. There was no objective scoring and I didn't do a lot. I mean, I did take a lot of wounds off the castle and I didn't do enough to finish him off though, which is sad. And it's probably going to lead him to pop back out and do stuff and make me pay for my insolence. But I still have a fair few firing units on the table that hopefully will survive. And try and plink off the last few wins off that in the following turn, but we'll see what happens.
So I've got secure no man's land still, but we'll draw 2 more. So we get grind them down, keep a tally, just kill stuff, totally fine. Hold the line, perfect. I think that's doable. We'll need to work out the angles, but basically guide my deployment zone.
Yeah.
Right, turn 2. You've seen my objectives. It's pretty obvious. I need to just kill anything that has the word Laz on it, or anything that does multi-damage. So we know what our targets are. We are going for the devs and the Razorback. End of the movement. I've actually spent 1 CP, my only CP, to give full characteristics table to the Castellan. Still at 5 wounds, but it means he'll get full efficiency for this turn. And I've fallen back them as well, including the Crusader, because I don't want to be near Girlyman, but I still want to shoot my targets. This Armiger, obviously, stuck in combat. And this guy, I'm leaving him here on the objective, but we're going to do some shots. Going to put my thermal weapon into him, so D3 shots for 2. Hitting on 5s, because I'm bracketed, for nothing. Okay, so we are kind of going to split our options here. All the twin melta-guns into the chaplain. We're going to do the Volcano Lance and Shield Breaker missile into the Razorback. We're then going to do the Shield Breaker and Volcano Lance into the Razorback. Call's Wrath is going to go into the Hellblasters, and the Siege Breakers are going to go into your 2 devs. Let's do it. 4 shots with the twin melta-guns into your chaplain. We are going to be hitting on 3s because we're technically full efficiency. So 3 hit, wounding you on 3s because you're on a bike.
Yep.
3 wounds, straight to your 4 up invul save.
3 4 up invuls. 1 goes through.
Do you want to CP it?
Nah, I'll save it for other things.
Okay, 1 goes through, you said?
Yeah, 1 goes through.
You're definitely melta range.
He's definitely melta range, so he's definitely dead.
Don't roll a double 1. But he is gone.
He is gone.
But he is gone. Sorry, get my melta mixed up. It was +2 to him because you're in half range, not pick the highest. That was obviously the Armigers. Thank you. Volcano Lance into the Razorback. D6 shots. 1 shot. And no rerolls, so...
Just don't roll a 2?
And a 1.
Well, yeah.
3 up to hit.
Hits.
This Razorback is slowly becoming a thorn in my side, mate. 2s to wound, some strength 14. We get it. We get it. So he's going to be dead regardless. AP -5.
Yep.
And it's D3 +3 damage.
D3 +3.
So
okay.
3 already. He takes 5 wounds. Does he explode?
He does.
Yes. We'll work that out then. You know, read the rules wrong there for the damage. It's 3d3, not 3 + d3. Technically, I don't know if that's better or worse, but...
I mean, technically you could roll 3-1.
Here we go. Yeah, he's dead. 3, 4, 5, still the same result.
Yeah.
He is gone.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's D3 mortals within 6, so it'll hit Girlyman, it'll hit the Intercessors.
Intercessors first then?
Intercessors first, for 1.
Girlyman.
And Girlyman for 1.
So moving on to the Call's Wrath on the Hellblasters, we need to work out the number of shots, so 2d6 shots, and I'm not supercharging this. Course.
2 shots.
Course. So Hellblasters are surviving.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Hitting on 3s. Cool. Killing on 2s. 2 die at least.
2 die.
I'll actually take that for what I got there. Right, criminally there, but moving on. Shield Breaker on the shoulder, over to... Siege Breaker, sorry, over to the devs over there. 4d3 shots. Come on, no more 1s.
You could have 3 1s.
So we get 6 shots, right, which is fine. And in case you're wondering why I'm not re-rolling, I've got no command points. 6 shots, hitting on 3s. What is going on? Wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds, 4 up saves you've got to make. Criminal.
Is it 4, yeah?
Yeah, it's 4, it's -1. 2 fails.
2 fails.
It's D3 damage, so it might not kill you. First one, D3+.
It's a 1.
Another one's soaked up, so only 1 dies. Oh my god. On to this Crusader. So we're going to do the thermal cannon and the storm spear rocket pod into this contemptor here. We are then going to do the heavy stubbers, which is 2 of them, over onto your last cannon over there. Now this is left a dilemma. Do I go greedy and do the Avenger Gatling cannon into your intercessors, or do I try and guarantee a kill of the last cannon or a kill of this guy here? And you know what? I think we need to kill the last cannon. So the Avenger Gatling cannon, we're actually going to swap it around. The Avenger Gatling cannon is going to go into the last cannon, and the heavy stubbers are going to go into him.
Okay.
Alright, you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
We'll start by shooting on this guy here. So I'm going to go with the heavy stubbers actually very, very quickly. 6 shots, we are hitting on 3s. Wounding you on 5s. Kinda wish I went for the last cannon now. But 4 saves, 3 ups.
3 ups. Take a wind.
So you're down to 6, making it nice and even. Storm Spear Rocket Pod. We are going to be hitting you on 3s. Sure, wounding you on 3s.
Not so much.
Criminal. Thermal cannon. 5 shots. Hitting on 3s. Again another one, but we do get 4 hits. Wounding you on 3s. For 3 wounds, 4 wounds, sorry, I'll take that back.
4 5-up envelopes. Make 2 off.
Okay. So you're definitely melter range, which means I'll roll 2d6, pick the highest.
Yep.
So the first one, if I roll a single, no, because you've minus damage. First one, well, you've 6 -1, so you're down to 1 wound remaining.
Definitely dead.
So regardless, he is gone. Does he explode? I don't think he can hurt anything near him though,
No.
but we do get 1 objective down.
Yeah.
This may be overkill, but this is why I don't like Ultramarines, right? Avenger Gatling cannon into the 1 last cannon tactical or Devastator. Hit on 3s, 12 shots. And I'm really hoping the 1s are going to get out of my system, by the way. 3s to wound for a 5-up save. Oh my god. Regardless though, really good. We've got 7 wounds. You should get him.
You should. 7 5-ups. I mean, I've done it before.
Just not today.
Just not today. Protracted combat here. 5 attacks coming in from these boys into the
They
armature.
get 2 attacks each, don't they?
3 and 2.
They get 2 attacks each now.
Yeah.
Go for it. Beautiful.
So yeah, 3 attacks coming in from these guys here. Protracted combat.
2 hits.
2 hits. Wounded on 5s. 4 1 wounds.
3 up. Saved. I'll do my 4 attacks back. I'd love to kill these guys to get myself out of combat. Hitting on 3s. Okay. We are giving you 6 up saves on 2s. 3 wounds. Should kill them.
It does.
They are wiped. So we don't achieve any just yet, but some are looking good. We've got hold the line still, grind them down, tally is now 4, and secure no man's land is definitely achievable. So we're not going to discard any, but we don't achieve any. So end of that turn, it was starting off dreadfully. Let's not kid ourselves with the Castellan, but the end result was still the same. Bar the Hellblasters surviving, that is your last sort of big arm firepower. But no more last cannons, no more meltas, board control. I'm out of command points again. But yeah, it's back onto Ultramarines, turn 3.
My turn 3 objectives, as I ditched all my other ones. So we get area denial, attempting target, and secure no man's land. none of those are happening.
No. Tempting target, would you like me to even tell you what it's going to be?
Is it going to be that one?
It's pretty obvious, the one you're never going to get.
Yeah, that one, yeah, that seems fair. Aerodynamic, I don't think it's going to happen. Secure no man's land, nah.
Cool.
My turn 3, it's pretty much over. We all know that, but I want to kill the big thing. So I'm going to kill the big thing, or at least try. So I'm going to move everything up, fire everything I can at it, and if I can take its head, I'll take its head. As I said, my turn 3 movement, everything is just jumped forward. We're going to try and take the big thing down.
Beautiful.
That's the only thing we've got left to do, so we'll get back with my shooting. Killian's going to fire his 2 shots to open the salvo against this big monster.
Cool.
So 2 shots, hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 6s.
But they are mortal.
They are mortal. Get a mortal.
So I'm down to 4 wounds, and that is AP on that as well, I'm assuming?
AP 1.
So it'll be 4 up invul for the other one. Failed, so I'm actually down to 3 wounds already. Apologies guys, it's actually 2 damage for that gun, so he's down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah, the quietness is quite nice. So yeah, we're gonna fire Mr. Girlyman himself and try and finish this night off.
Yikes.
So 2s, rerolling fails, not needed. And then
5s.
more 5s, rerolling 1s. So we get 1 through.
4 up, but he's dead.
Yep. He's alive.
Girlyman will not have a second night in this trophy cabinet.
Sad times. Hellblaster's going in now.
Supercharging?
Supercharging, yep. Hitting on 3s, rerolling fails. So that's 3 hits.
4s.
4s. Rerolling 1s. So that's 2 through.
Need to get these 4 ups. He is gone. Does explode. Not that it's going to do any damage to anyone nearby. He doesn't. But you got your prize.
I got my prize. Yeah, so we're going to call it there. It was a good game, but I wanted to kill the big thing. I killed the big thing. It's all good. So yeah, handshake.
Well done. I'm glad that I got to smash some Smurfs, right? Everyone knows my hatred of Ultramarines, but I have to pay you big respect. You took on Knights, you gave them a right good hide, and you took 2 of them with you, so big respect.
Thanks, man.
There you go, guys. That was actually really nervous for me.
Yeah.
You put me to the sword there. With all due respect, popping a Knight turn 1, when I actually thought you would get close but wouldn't achieve it, you done it.
Yeah. Bobby coming in clutch there at the end of the last shot.
And he nearly got the second one as well.
Almost.
He nearly had 2 big toys to add in his cabinet. But luckily for me, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, first turn was really interesting actually. I didn't get turn 1, but wasn't too worried. I'm Knights, I'm meant to be able to take shots. Your last cannons were brutal. Not the start, but the end last cannons.
Oh yeah, the little Razorback doing 10 damage in one go was just nasty.
Repulsor just going nuts with his guns as well.
Still think that thing's got too many weapons.
You know what, I would love to agree, but the amount of points you told me it's worth, it's fair enough. It actually feels like a big unit when it shoots. Its points match it.
Yeah, it does.
Although, so took the firepower, Knights did manage to kind of start to take a bit of control.
As you would expect.
Yeah, that was always going to come, but could I actually charge on top and start smashing up your guys? No. Because you'd injured them so much that if Girlyman just got wind of one of the Knights, it's gone.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand how powerful he is in combat. I take it all back.
Yeah, he's a beast. He is a beast.
He is terrifying. I think your chaplain as well. What a brave soul.
Yeah, brave little chaplain that could. Yeah, he did bits.
He just charged in. I was like, I'm going to take it. He took 24 Night Stomps and survived, though. That in itself is huge.
He only took 5 wounds as well, which was impressive.
Yeah, absolutely mental.
Good going.
For me, though, the biggest problem moment is, in my opinion, when the repulsor actually get taken out.
Yeah.
That dying, which there was a chance, the way I was shooting, I killed that, then I wasn't killing anything else, but that is such a clutch unit.
It was a big loss. And the repulsor is such a big part of the list as well. It's like, you know, it takes a massive amount of firepower away. But, you know, you managed to systematically destroy all my heavy weapons, which kind of picked me apart, and that's where it fell apart. If I'd kept a couple more of them around, it might have been tighter, but, you know,
it's close.
It was.
Well guys, thank you for watching. First of all, I'll again link down below for War Drum Battle Reports. Please go check out Ross and his channel, excellent content over there. fellow Scot as well, so one else promotes Scottish channels.
Pleasure to be here.
Check us the links down below for ourselves, for our socials, but hope to again see you soon. Maybe I'll be in your reports at some point.
That would be awesome.
But thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care.
Take care.